Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here on Play on GAA. My name is Seamus Brady and I never thought I'd say this, but Dublin have been relegated from Division 1 after losing to Monaghan in Clonus by 3-13 to 1-18. I'm giving my reaction to just this game. I will go into all the other games across the weekend, but just to kind of recap, Tyrone beat Kerry by 115 to 211, Donegal 114, Armagh 113. Mayo 220, Kildare 18 points. And then, as I mentioned, Monaghan 313, Dublin 118. This game was highly dramatic, highly end-to-end. Dublin came right back into it at the end. I thought we were dead and buried. We just made a bit of a resurgence. But then Jack McCarron hit the winning free. With the table, of course, as I'm speaking right now, I don't think the Kerry and Tyrone game is over. So forgive me if that score has changed. But I mean, for Dublin, this was really a game that I thought we were going to pull through. I thought we were going to win this game at the start. I thought, look, backs against the wall now. No more mess, and Dublin will get the job done here. And we started really well. Costello hit 2 points. Dean Rock and Sean Bugler were both on target as well. Monaghan made a bit of a burst after that. Points from Conor McCarthy and Darren Hughes. Then Seán Jones hit a brilliant goal on 10 minutes. And from this point, it really seemed like Dublin dropped the heads a bit. We never really got back to the form that we had at the start of the game. Seán Jones, brilliant goal from him. He really kind of danced through the Dublin defence, turned Johnny Cooper inside out, and then slid it home past Mick Shield. Dublin didn't really recover well from this. Conor Boyle hit a lovely point, but then Monaghan went 16 minutes without a score until halftime. Costello fisted over a point just before halftime to make it 1-7 to 8 points. Dublin third point in a row. It was a goal chance straight after for Costello. I mean, I think potentially he could have taken the point, but I think he was right to go for the goal. And Monaghan went in at halftime leading by 1-7 to 8 points. I think they did miss a chance in the second quarter to really build a lead, but Dublin looked like they were hanging in there. Then right at the start of the second half, Gary Mohan hit a nice point for Monaghan and Kieran Hughes hit a boomer. And now it was 1-9 to 8 points in favour of Monaghan. And then it just got worse for Dublin. On the 41st minute, there was a penalty for Monaghan, a foul on Gary Mohan after a brilliant pass by Kieran Hughes. Jack McCarron steps up and buries it in the bottom right corner. 2-9 to 8 points. And at this point, I'm thinking Dublin are dead and buried. Cormac Costello hits a gorgeous point. Dublin second in a row to make it 2-9 to 10 points. And then Sean Bugler pointed off the left to make it 2-9 to 11. So Dublin responded well to the second Monaghan goal. Jack McCarron hit a lovely point after a strong Mohan run, but Lee Gannon responded for Dublin. In the 51st minute, a key moment happened. Ryan Wiley fouled, I believe it was Brian O'Leary, gets a second yellow card, sent off. Monaghan down to 14 men, and Dean Rock points the resulting free. And then in the 52nd minute, something mad happened. A long ball into Jack McCarron on the edge of the square. Michael Fitzsimons is with him. McCarron gets on the ball. Mick Shield, for some reason, comes out way too far off his goal. Jack McCarron spots it and lobs the ball over his head into the back of the net. It's a third goal for Monaghan. And at this point, you're thinking it's game over. Another goal for Monaghan, 3-10 to 13 points at this stage. And it's followed up a couple of minutes later by James McCarthy being sent off with a second yellow card. The first one was definitely deserved. Not so sure about the second one, but McCarthy gone. Huge blow. Lee Gannon hits a nice point for Dublin in the 57th minute. 3-10 to 15 points at this stage. But Jack McCarron hits a beauty with the right to cancel that one out. Dean Rock responds with a free, but then Kieran Hughes hits a gorgeous point. And at this point, it's 3-12 to Monaghan, 16 points to Dublin. And I'm thinking, even though, honestly, my thoughts at this stage were, even though Dublin were only a couple of points behind, I didn't actually see us coming back into it. I thought Monaghan had the job done. But then after Kieran Hughes' point, Dublin hit 1-2 without reply. A good score by Brian Howard. And then a free for Dean Rock. And then in the 70th minute and 30 seconds, Monaghan are undone by a simple hand pass by Sean Bugler into the path of Lorcan O'Dell. Lovely pace by him, fouled. And then a penalty for Dublin. Dean Rock steps up, how's your bottle, and slides it in past Rory Beggan into the bottom left. 3-12 to 1-18. Conor McManus came in at this point for Colin Walsh. Drew Wiley, had a chance. He dropped it short. Lee Gannon had a chance. He put it wide, and then it was a free kick right at the end. Foul on Gary Mohan, who did brilliantly to get his hands on a Rory Beggan kick out. And Jack McCarron steps up with Conor McManus on the pitch, with Rory Beggan being the one that you would think would take that free. Jack McCarron puts his hand up, takes a free, and nails it. Monaghan back into the lead, 313 to 118, and that was the last kick of the game. Monaghan stay up in Division 1. Dublin are relegated to Division 2. They will play in Division 2 for the first time since 2008. Unbelievable scenes in Clonus as Monaghan stay up again. Once again, they beat the drop on the final day. And just like last season, Jack McCarron's point keeps them up. I don't really know what to think about this for Dublin. I think right at the end, Lee Gannon obviously had that chance to put us in front. I don't really blame him at all for taking the shot. I think better to praise and better to say, you know, he stood up, he showed leadership, and he took the shot on. Because if he nails that, he's getting hailed as a hero. So the fact that it went a few inches to the right, you can't blame the guy. So I think he did the right thing to take the shot. We just started too slow. It was the simple mistakes. It was the penalty. It was the McCarron goal, the third goal. That's where we lost the game. It was dropping the head after the Seán Jones goal. That's where we lost the game. So I don't think we can really have any complaints. We have looked like a Division 2 team at stages throughout the league campaign. So I think we picked up too late. We could have stayed up. We didn't. I'm not too down about it. I think we can come back. I still think we're an All-Ireland contender. I still think we have the talent there to do it, but we'll need to perform better than we did today to do it. Monaghan stay up again. Delighted for them. I mean, that they keep their form up, but devastated for Dublin. I do feel pretty down the more I think about it, but I mean, it is what it is. I'll give my reaction to all the other games in Division 1. Tyrone are safe. Kildare look like they are down and out as well. So 2 Leinster teams relegated to Division 2. Kerry and Mayo will be in the league final for 2022. We'll be doing a stream for that, so make sure you check it out. Until the next video, guys, here on Play on GAA. Take care.